Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? At this time, Jay wants to say a few words for you guys.
Hello. Check, check. So, good evening, everyone. Nog and I just wanted to welcome you all here. Very glad everyone could make it. Very special feeling to have so many good friends and family joining us here on our special day. And when I look out in this room, I see a lot of memories. Memories that have lasted a lifetime. And if you can indulge me, I wouldn't mind going through memory lane and just give you one of my favorite memories of everyone. So bear with me, this might take a little time. I might ramble on a little bit, but figured we start back here. Brian Bullis, remember all the Michigan surveys? And we got a little work done, but mostly play up there in Michigan. It was a good time. I remember also Big Sexy coming down here and taking us out to a concert with my brother and Abby. It's always a good time. Munch, Melanie. It's always nice to count on guys that you work with when we have a crummy week at the office. And on Saturday, Sunday, we can always go down to the golf course and mess around, hang out a little bit. So appreciate that, guys. And yeah, come on. So I appreciate your patience with me because I know you guys give me pointers all the time about how to be a better golfer, and it's never sinks in. So don't give up on me. I promise. I promise to get better. Paul and Lydia, I remember always coming to your guys' house for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I think most of you don't realize, but Paul Hardo over there, he was the man that got me in the grocery business. He was a store director over at Meijer about 10 years ago or so. He brought me in to be his produce manager, so obviously I'm much appreciative of that. So thank you, Paul. Brian and Ashley, of course, you can forget the Jay-Z concert last year. It's a little wild. My first rap hip-hop show. Really didn't know what to think of it, but it was still a good time. Brian and I, we're Kroger buddies. We work together. We do a lot of the same jobs at Kroger. He handles the wine, I handle the spirits, so when all these suppliers and vendors give us a tough time, we're able to vent with each other, which really helps the week go on. So good looking out, man. I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate you. Inside joke. Don't worry about it. John Beese, Matt Parker. Of course, we always remember the every year coming in Cincinnati, Dave Matthews, and it's always fun checking those out with the C-Brand team. And also, speaking of the C-Brand team, it's a very fond memory of ours when we played basketball. You guys versus the Huffman brothers plus John. We won't go into the score or anything, but let's just say we need to do that again. Yeah, it was a fun time. It was a very fun time. Jeff and Katie, hey, concerts in Indiana, man. It was a great time. We saw some good shows, and what a very fitting way of a concert to have Bada Bing as the limo bus service to help us out there. So, good stuff. Thank you. Mr. Sibula, Joe Sibula. Most of you probably don't realize, but he's actually co-founder of this very elite club. Naturally enough, it's called the Amazing Man Club. And to show you how prestigious this is, my brother, Big Nasty, is the other co-founder. So, later on, if you guys feel lucky, because it really takes a lot to get in this very small club. Yes, it takes a long time. So, if you want to meet up later, have a drink, you might have a slim chance. Maybe. We'll see. Carl D'Ambrose. Nothing really comes to mind. Ryan Sass. Carl knows I love him. Yeah, I think we're very competitive by nature, and every once in a while we try to live through the glory days and play some sports. I won't get into details, but let's just say that I own him in basketball. What's the sport? We won't get into details. And he owns me in racquetball. I'll give him that. Yeah, it's always a good time for us to go out there and relive the memories. Ryan Sass, I wish his beautiful wife Molly was here with us tonight. But all the times that Nog and I had you over our place, really fun times. The poker games, and of course our trip to Chicago we had a couple years ago. It's really fun, really fun. Ben Mossing, or young Ben in the business. We met at the produce buying office, Kroger. By the way, this is mostly the Kroger table over here. So yeah, give it up. Kroger's doing well. Stock's doing very well. You guys are a big part. And young Ben and I, we lived together for a few months when he was transitioning from Chicago back to Cincinnati. And yeah, we had some good times. We had some really good times. I thought it was kind of strange and disturbing that a grown man was so obsessed with John Deere tractors. But each his own, I guess. I don't get too gruesome or anything. Hammer time. Chris and Beth. These are our very, very dear friends. Noah and I love going to their house. They always are so gracious to us to entertain. Swimming in their pool. Can't wait to see the new hot tub. Shooting some pool down in the basement. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Love you guys. Now, Pang, all the way here from Thailand, for the most part. She lives in California now, but she's from Thailand. And her husband, Nick, we've known each other for like a couple of days. But we had a great time Thursday night. We made some good steaks, had some good wine, good drinks on the patio, and definitely looking forward to some better memories in the future. Excuse me. Mary and Kevin, K-Dog. The man. So, the first time I ever had this, beer butt chicken? Yeah. So I know it sounds kind of crude and everything, but just go with me. He made it, and it was probably the best taken chicken I've ever had in my life. I've had other places, Sash, you did a pretty good job too, but K-Dog, he's the man at this. We're kind of nerds to an extent. We like doing kind of some weird things. Superhero movies. We've seen like the last X-Men movies, and what was the other one? Avengers movies, yeah. So always fun to hang out with these guys, and very happy you guys are here. Stephanie and Susan. So I really wish Trey was here, but I understand. And always obviously remember going to your house for holidays, Thanksgiving, and really just anytime, cookouts, everything. One thing you gotta understand though, when you go over to their house, you have to be famished because the average course size is about 10. You will leave there stuffed. Keep that in mind. I can't wait to see the new kitchen, by the way, too. Over here, I got some very good friends. Dallas Strasburg. We went to high school together. We went to college together. We roomed each other our freshman year. Some very good times. Sometimes I'll leave off during this conversation because I don't know how appropriate that'd be to get into some stories. But I was thinking earlier, Dallas, that besides Ryan and Abby's wedding, the last time I was up here speaking in front of so many people was at our graduation when I introduced you as our class valedictorian. Good time. Good day. Calquita, Sir Sweetness. So we met at, we know each other when we were growing up playing soccer in Inglewood, but we worked together at this Italian restaurant in Dayton called Tickleys. And initially we got along well. We started playing cards together. Really had a good time. And I probably remember him best for this Scott Weiland dance. A lot of you probably don't know who Scott Weiland is. He used to be the front man for a band called Stone Temple Pilots. And it was like this Irish kind of dance at first, and then naturally evolved to a combination of dancing and lap dancing. So if you play your cards right, you might see this guy giving somebody a lap dance. Many of us have been victimized here by this. So if you see him, don't think anything of it. He's not attacking us. That's just the way he rolls. David Richards. I've known him for a long time. John's younger brother. And I think the best memories I have is when we were younger, your parents would go out of town, and we'd have some parties over at John and David's. Keep in mind, I was probably 17, John was 18. And David's, he's 14, 15 years old. He's hanging out with us and everything. And around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, every time we had a party, he'd come strutting down the stairs. And does everyone remember the show Alf back in like in the 80s? So they had this child-size full outsuit. And David, even when he was younger, he was probably 5'8", 5'9", pretty tall guy. So he come down this outfit, I swear the legs were like up to here on them. The shoulders, or the sleeves came up to here, and you just kind of waddle around, fall asleep on stairs, and I used to like the park. It was a good time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Of course, up front, my family, and there's a lot of memories here. I could probably go on a long time, very long time, with my family. Grandma, one of the best memories we've had when we were younger was driving up to see you and Grandpa, or driving down to Florida to see you and Grandpa. It was very special. It was hanging out and really good times. We miss him badly. Thank you. You might not think I'm a sweetheart to this next story. So anyway, one of the coolest memories I remember of Grandpa, my brother, he just graduated from Wright State, and we had some people over for a party, and we were probably 21, 22 years old, and we thought we were hot shit, drinking pretty fast, chugging everything. She comes in the picture, and she just takes care of everyone. I mean, she is chugging beer like there's no tomorrow, holding her hand down here to make sure there's nothing dropping on the carpet. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah. Mikey. I've known Mikey my entire life. I've watched him growing up. And I think it was probably a couple years ago, we were at their house, and we were just outside drinking some bourbon, smoking a cigar, and I looked at him and was like, man, where'd my little cousin go? He's a grown man now. Yeah, he's doing some good things, and we're really proud of you and happy. And our grandpa's too. So Mike and, should I call you Pappy, or should I call you? Mike and Cappy, or we like to call him Pappy, for all of you who don't know, Uncle Pappy. We had some good times at your guys' place. We had some really fun times, cooking out, swimming in the pool, drinking, just talking about life. Very happy for that. And I will say one thing, and this is actually a story that I don't remember. When I was like 2 or 3 years old, Kathy was babysitting me, and 18 months. So she's babysitting me. We're probably just playing around and everything, and somehow I locked her out of the house, which caused mass hysteria. The fire department was called. My grandmother was called, and here I am, this poor child just crying my eyes out in the bedroom. So I'm still devastated to this day that she could not get the door open to save this little infant child. Anyway, actually, I need some every once in a while, but I'll try to find someone else. Yeah, I'm sure it does. So Cindy and Gary, one of the most awesome times we had. I graduated from high school, and my brother graduated from college, and they brought us down to their house in Porter, Texas, and we just hanged out the entire week, hanged out next to their pool, went down to Galveston, and it was a really, really special time, and we can't wait to see you guys in a new place. Yeah. Mike and Brenda. So, I was going to lay it easy on you, but now that you said that, now most of you probably know that I started losing my hair at a young age, and my brother did too, and this is the reason. I used to make fun of them when I was a young kid, and naturally, I guess they come up with me, and I guess I'm paying the price now, but so thank you for that, I guess. Yeah. Of course, I always remember them coming over Christmas during the holidays. It's always a good time. Christmas Eve, exchanging gifts. And Mike is a really, really good handyman. When I first bought my house, there was a lot of problems with it. And he came over and helped me out a lot with it. And it's like a world of difference how it looks now to how it used to look. So absolutely appreciate that. My two young cousins, John and Max. Out of anyone in this room, these are the only two people that I knew before they were born. And I thought that was pretty sincere. I've known my entire life was what I'm getting at. But no, it's been really something seeing them grow up, turning into the young men that they are. They're both in college right now, and we can't wait to see what they'll be doing in life because there's going to be some big things, really big things. Jenny, besides the last trip we just had in Napa Valley, which was fantastic, had a great time. I remember when she used to come visit us from Arizona, and we used to go to her Mamie's house for the holidays. And really not even the holidays too, but during The summertime, and when you come here, and it was just fantastic going over there to see her hanging out in the back and just really living it up. And it's been great too. I've been able to mix a little business with pleasure when I go out to visit some of our divisions in Arizona, and it's always nice staying a couple extra days to hang out. So very good to see you over there. Love you too. Sharon, Gary, Babe.
Who are you?
I always liked seeing you guys over at the Mike Christmas party. It's really cool that we were able to put that on again. And I've been coming for like the last 7 years or so. And it's really nice to reconnect and be able to meet that side of my mom's family. So I'm very happy you guys are here, and we always have a great time at the Christmas party. Thank you. My mom and dad, I'll try not to look at them because I don't want to get teary-eyed. That already happened last night, so I don't know. It's hard to talk about because I could talk here for hours about everything. A lifetime of love and support, and the sacrifices that they've given for my brother and I to really make sure that we had it easy our entire lives. So thank you both very much. We love you. And now for these jokers up here. Take a little drink of water. I got me choked up a little bit. Candy, obviously, you guys have been married for several years now, and you guys have a great house in Verona, and one of the coolest things is going over there for Thanksgiving. They have it all decked out, plenty of food, drinks, beer pong in the basement. Fantastic, always a good time. I have three of my best friends up here from high school. It's John, Kyle, and Dan. And I think that's really amazing that we've been friends that long, for so many years, and I don't think you see that too often nowadays. Kyle and Dan, our relationship came pretty easily. Kyle and I knew each other a little bit when we played baseball in Inglewood when we were younger. And then Carnes, Daniel, his older brother, and my older brother were the same age and friends, so naturally that relationship kind of just took on. Now John Boy, on the other hand, it didn't work out that easy. Not easy at all, to be honest with you. I mean, that's an understatement. A lot of you probably don't know this, but we didn't care for one another when we first met. There's an incident that happened in 8th grade, and I don't want to bring it up because I'm not the kind of person that holds grudges. So we'll let bygones be bygones. But he used to refer to me as the 10th letter of the alphabet. So if you do the math, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And that was pretty unique for an 8th grader. And then for whatever reason, I'm not really sure why, because it was all me. I was the one that did something to him. I always wanted to blow up his mailbox. I figured that was a very fitting retaliation for calling me the 5th letter of the alphabet. I don't know. Abby, Abster, my sister, so many awesome memories, so many cool vacations, 3-day weekends to Knob Creek House, going over your place, playing cards. It's been great. But probably the thing I remember the most, and the thing I always remember the most about Abby, is the love that she gave my brother. So thank you. And finally, my brother, Big Nasty. My best man, my best friend. Obviously, and there's so many people in this room too that know that I could go on for hours and hours of memories, good times with this man. I think that it's very fitting for me to remember the most is when we were kids, we were younger. We hanged out all the time. I mean, we were inseparable, and it was a 4-year difference between us, which is kind of rare back then. Mom and Dad never made us hang out with each other. He always wanted to include me in whatever he did. And that lasted all the way through college. And I think that's really something, man. And I love you very much. You're my best friend. Thank you. One more, of course. And last but not least, my beautiful bride, Nala. Let's give it up for her, please. Please, let's give it up for her. I think it's really amazing how a person can travel from a very small town near Bangkok, Thailand, and come over to the States, just drop everything, stay in Thousand Oaks, California for a year, live it up and do whatever there, and then move to an even smaller town, Cincinnati, in Batavia, of all places. And here's this kid that grew up in a farm town in Lewisburg, and somehow they meet. It's strange to think about. And I think a lot of people, hello? Sorry. I think a lot of people would just probably call that just coincidence, and other people would probably call it fate. And I really believe in the latter. There's so many good times, good memories that I've been thankful about that we've shared these last almost 3 years. But to be honest with you, baby, I'm really looking forward to the memories that we're going to have together now for the future. Love you very much. You're my heart. So, sorry everyone, I know I'm a little long-winded, but I just want to let you know how much everyone means to me. And we wouldn't have another group of people in the world right here to celebrate with us. So thank you very much. Have a great night. Drink up. We love you all. Thank you.